In this video, I'm going to share with you some spiritual teachings that don't resonate with me. Now, before I get into things, just want to remind you, always check in with your gut, see what resonates with you. If you're new to my channel, in 2014, I tried to exit this reality and had Archangel Michael appear. And ever since 2015, I've been headfirst in the spiritual community, reading books, watching videos, doing my own spiritual practice and healing journey. And this is some of the stuff that I've come across. Number one thing you'll hear in the spiritual community is kill the ego. And that was something that left me stumped for many years on my healing journey. I was seeing this aspect of me that I had to kill or detach from, almost like I was going to battle with it, when in reality you want to learn to love your ego, and that's when you find true peace, when you learn to love your shadow aspect and all the things and all the parts of you that you're not proud of. Number two, everyone is a reflection of you, the energy and the beliefs that you're giving off. Although that is true to some degree, it is not the case 100% of the time. Think about it. How would Jesus have ever interacted with any beings, especially helping the homeless and sick, if everyone was a reflection, right? He was kind of on his own level at the time. Another example is, a child just coming into this earth that, is mistreated. How is that a reflection of that child? People come into your life because there's lots of lessons to learn. There's lots of divine politics at play. The same thing goes when it comes to the saying you create your own reality. What I've found in this reality is that there's multiple truths to every situation. And when it comes to creating your own reality, yes, to some degree you do, but there's also many other factors at play, just like in the last example. Another thing you'll hear is that souls lined up to come here like it was Disneyland, when in reality, most of you were skeptical and had to be swindled into coming here. Another thing I've heard is that you don't carry karma from one life to the other. I've seen firsthand in my own reality how that plays out. Another thing you'll hear is that there's no such thing as spiritual ranking, and all souls were created at the same time. I've seen things from the other side. I've come to realize after a visitation from Shiva in 2022 that he's my higher self, and I've seen images and I know how old I am, and I remember looking through clouds from a much higher dimension down on this planet before I incarnated here, and I seen all these little souls on planet Earth going through this karmic loop cycle that they were stuck in and couldn't get out of, and I looked at these souls as babies, and that I had to come down here and help these little children because, their souls were so young and they just hadn't evolved much. So not all souls are the same age, not all souls have the same spiritual ranking. There's many dark practitioners that have come up against me that have found out the hard way, that made their transition, that there definitely is a spiritual ranking. And lastly, you've probably heard that we are all one. However, we are in a part of the cosmos where you have 100% free will and you have amnesia, which means you basically become your own God down here. This is like God training on planet Earth. And to say that we are all one, do we affect each other's energy? Is there the collective consciousness? Yes, of course, all that's true. When you heal, that energy of healing goes off and helps others do the same. When you open up your heart, it helps others do the same. All that kind of stuff, right? But to say that we are one when we are all individual gods down here, to me, that's always rubbed me the wrong way. I'm older than 99.9% of the souls that have ever walked this planet. So to say that we are all one, there's some truth to that, but there's also some mistruth to that. That's all I got. Over 62,000 followers on TikTok. Greatly appreciated. Hit that like and subscribe. We'll see you in the next one.